Well, good morning. How are you doing today? Good morning, neighbor. Good morning, neighbor. Wake up and smell that coffee, huh? Let's go. So, today, you're only going to see 2 jobs, but I'm on my way right now to the wrap shop. I got to get my truck rewrapped with a new logo and design. So, because I have the shell now, I'm going to try to incorporate the wrap into the shell so it looks more cohesive. So I got to get over there he's got to look at it and take measurements of everything, and they're working on a new design for it. So excited to see how that is. I need to get it done ASAP because a lot of houses in my area have HOA with gates. It's like they're all like gated communities with security officers. And like yesterday, they were looking at me all weird because they're like, "You're supposed to be Lorette Plumbing." I'm like, "Yeah, we're rebranding." And I had to pull up my invoicing stuff. Anyway, it's just not a good look, so we gotta like hurry up with this. So yeah, I got my appointment this morning. On my way there to meet him and talk with him, and then after that, I have a quick stop for an estimate for a water heater, and I think that's straightforward. And then after that is the job where I'm going to see you at, and that's for hydrojetting. So we are going to hydrojet with the small General Jetter, a 2-inch kitchen line. So I don't know if you remember, there some videos back, I came out, I had the new M12 chain snake as well as the new small little mini camera, and I was able to get through the grease blockage, but there was so much in there that it didn't make sense to keep running the chain snake on it. It'd be more efficient to flush it with a jetter. So he had rescheduled a few weeks out, and now that day has come. So we're going to go out there and jet it. This is my first use of the jetter since I replaced the pump. So I am a little nervous. Part of me thinks maybe this is going to fry. I will be very irritated and angry if that happens. So anyway, hope you guys are doing good, man. Hope you guys are doing good. And yeah, I'll see you at the job. All right, this is our setup for today. We're gonna get this guy hooked up. Got the new pump. And we're gonna camera with that while we run in there. right, we are wrapped up with that call, and I was jetting for longer than I wanted to, but hey man, we got rid of all of the buildup that was in there. I thought I had a video from the last time I was there, but turns out I don't. Don't know what happened to that, although I do have footage from it. So I will probably do a compilation before you see this of that, so you can see the first thing that I went there to do with the chain snake. So, but yeah, everything went good. They have a belly, and that belly really was the source of the problem that they had. You could see how I was fighting that little area to get that grease off, dude. But you know, one of the things with the small little jetters is the spray is limited. So like you gotta manually spin the jetter hose to try to maneuver it to get it off. And, we were able to get it off. It's clean, man. I feel good with it. The customer feels good with it. And yeah, we're wrapped up and we're on to the next one. So I'm going to stop and get a taco from Del Taco. That's probably one of my go-to spots other than Carl's Jr., Del Taco, when I'm on the run, because Del Taco's cheap. It's really not that bad for you. I get the snack tacos, so they're like 99 cents. Get 3 or 4 snack tacos, and then have a water or get a free drink from the supply house, and that's cool, man. Puts a little food in my stomach, keep me moving. And yeah, so we're gonna pop in, we're gonna get a taco, I'm gonna eat that taco, and then we're gonna go on to the leak detection. So I was out here before, and you're gonna see my initial visit in this video. Had a massive water leak coming out from the upstairs lab in her master bathroom. It just started dumping into the kitchen. So we're gonna start with opening up the upstairs, take a look at that, see if the leak in the break is up there. If it is, then we'll kind of figure out that repair from there. If not, then we're gonna open up that ceiling and figure out where it's coming from. So I will see you at the job, man. So we're gonna cut into here. That drops right there. So open those. We'll cut in here, see what we see. Let's go here. luckily I was able to open that up and get in. So I got these off for now, and then just tape this for now too. All right, bro, we're done. Look at that, I didn't say we're wrapped up. All right, shut up, Google. I don't use Google Maps anymore. I like to use Apple Maps, but for whatever reason, I'm Googled up right now. So I gotta mute her. Okay, we're done. We're finished, finito for the day. So this lady is a friend from church. She's older, and the sink that's leaking is her late husband's, and so she doesn't use it anymore. And after we discovered it's not in the outside, or after we discovered that it's not upstairs on the outside, which, let me talk about this for a minute. But after I felt around when I was running water, I couldn't feel anything. It felt dry. It meant we had to open up the ceiling underneath, and she wasn't ready for that, which I totally get. You know, she doesn't use that sink anyway, and she's not wanting to get into ripping up the ceiling to find out what's going on right now. So she asked politely if we can just stop for now, turn it off, and then she's considering selling the house, and I think she's considering downsizing. So she would just negotiate that issue into the selling price or whatever. So no judgment, man. I actually would probably do the same thing if I was in her position. But yeah, so can you believe I dropped my phone into that eave? And luckily it was how it was. I panicked for a minute. I was like, damn. As soon as I looked in and I tried to reach in, I couldn't reach it and realized how deep that was. I was like, I'm in trouble. And then I walked around downstairs to see if there was some sort of space that I could get in there, and there wasn't. So then I thought, I'm just gonna rip this wall open and get my phone, dude. Oh man, but I figured I would just cut down and see what I see. And luckily when I cut down, it still was empty, and it was enough for me to get my arm in and grab my phone. So I haven't looked at that footage. Apparently it was recording. So that'll be funny, seeing me open up and then sticking my hand out. Hopefully it was wide angle so we can have a good view. But yeah, thankful I was able to get my phone, taped it up for her, so she's good to go for now. Shut the angle stops off, and she doesn't need to worry about that leaking right now. And I have to figure out a replacement part for her tub. Her tub's leaking, so I got to get that going. And that's it. That is the end of the day. Have you guys ever done what I did? Have you ever dropped your phone or something valuable into a space where you literally thought, it's gone? There's no way I'm getting that. I thought for sure, for a minute, the only way I was getting my phone was removing that cabinet. I'm thankful for the circumstances. I'm probably not going to do that again. I used to have a Milwaukee pen flashlight, and that I think I lost. I lost a lot of those actually. I'm probably gonna get another pin light again. So that way, if I drop the pin light, you know, it's just a pin light. It's not a $1,000 phone. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the show today. This episode of Shay the Plumber. And until next time, man, be easy, bro.